What's up, everybody? This is going to be my take on the Roblox Classic event. Okay, so my honest rating of it was kind of good. Even though I did not even complete the whole event. All I did, get all the items, and I was done. I didn't even complete the event, which will make this review not that good. But I do want to say some stuff about the event, because I did try out all the games, just like did not complete all of them. So here's my take on the Roblox Classic event. The event was about as good as can be expected from Roblox. Let's just be real. The hunt, 195 games to complete. Okay. 8 games, 10 games to complete in 5 days? Was about as good as can be expected. However, there are just some games that just do not know how to freaking incorporate a basic idea into their game. Very few developers know how to do that. You had Adopt Me, which I decided to do it. It took me, not even an hour, something like that, just to complete it. I was just AFKing, watching YouTube videos, waiting for that stupid teacup guy to freaking say, I am hungry, I need to sleep. Oh my god. It was so boring. And they had Livetopia. Okay, I did the thing once, the 3 deliveries, and then I realized I had to do it again. And again. And again. And another time. Until I got all the tokens. That was annoying. Then you had, games like My Restaurant Tycoon. But I could not. I spent 30 minutes literally doing it all by myself. With only one cook. That was grindy as heck. And then I got the money to finally hire waiters and cooks. And I was just AFK. And every once in a while I would have to come back to collect the money so then more customers could come. Come on, man. Then you had Clip It. Clip It was cool. I liked it. Yeah, I have no comment on that. I like wandering around looking for the players. They had the Classic Hub, which by far was the best game. S tier. Best game. I completed all the quests. A lot of fun. Racing a car? The only quest I didn't like was the Capture the Flag, where it's like a GTA Online mission where you just go to one side of the map and go back and you do it 20 times. I didn't like that quest, but the Classic Help was really nice. Then you had, what was it? Skibbity or Toilet Tower Defense and Bed Wars, which is just oh my god. The Toilet Tower Defense one. Look, I'm not a tower defense player. I've never even touched one in my life. So I sucked at it. I don't know how you do it. I feel you need already prior knowledge to the game to know how to do it. Then you had Bed Wars, which was just a bunch of penguins. That was, trash. They were so overpowered. It was, do not like it. So, again, I kind of just rated the entire event, or the events games I did, and then the games I tried out, probably a decent 6 or 7 out of 10. It's not that big of a deal. I got all the items. That's really what I came for. Now I look like I was a 2014 character. It was good. Okay, so here are my suggestions for if Roblox ever does another one of these classic events. choose the classic games. Like, you had Natural Disaster Survival, Work at a Pizza Place, Paintball, all those games. You didn't choose any of them. Nah, you chose Adopt Me and Skibbity Toilet Defense. Like, what? Come on, you could have put in some classic games that know how to do it. And, like, barely any of the games that I played did not know how to, like, incorporate classic into their games. Like, I mean, Dusty Trip did it fine. But, like, not everyone did it fine. So, like, next time, choose some classic games. 2, give us a bit more time. Like, most of us have a life. And, like, when you did it, I mean, I didn't have school, but I'm sure some other kids had school. So then they had to grind on the weekends, but, like, what if they have games and stuff? Like, you could have given us a week and a half to do it. So, like, you should have done that. And for the final thing, can you just do one badge games? Like, hunting for the ticks and doing the tokens to get one single badge every time. I mean, I kind of liked it with the hunt. We just got one badge, not 20 badges in one game. Because, like, one badge, over with. Next game, one badge, done. With this, you get to get 10 badges, 5 badges. So 15 badges in total for this currency thingy-madooba, which, I mean, it was fine. I mean, I didn't 100% like it sometimes, but, like, it was fine. I mean, it's like Roblox ticks, you know, like when you spend your ticks, you have to get more ticks. I mean, I guess it was fine. So, the 3 suggestions, if you ever do a classic event, or like a theme, choose games that relate to the theme, give players more time, and, do one badge, not 20, unless it's like a Roblox type event, I don't know, then you can do like a currency, but do one badge. So that's my take on the classic event. I don't know what you did. Maybe you didn't even do it. I mean, I only did it to get all the items and I was done. Like, I didn't even want to touch the other game. Because the games I played, like, I hated them. I would never, like, touch them ever again. Like, Adopt Me, and when I saw, like, the games I didn't complete, because either I'm not that type of guy to grind on one single game when I know that I can just get it on some other game. I mean, I didn't want to really complete the rest of the event after seeing some of the other games. So, yeah, that's really my take. Overall, 6 or 7 out of 10. You saw my suggestions. Like, yeah. And then the ones that are pay to win. Like, progress 2 times faster than Driving Empire. Like, come on, man. You know that it's a long, grindy time. No one's gonna pay. I don't know how much Robux that was. It was like, I think it was like 60 Robux, maybe 100 Robux. I don't even have Robux. Like, blood. You're over here expecting me to buy your Game Pass? Like, the people who don't have Robux, they're gonna have to grind. And they're doing this because they know that some premium players, they don't want to waste Robux on your game. But when they sit in your game, doing your quest, yeah, they're gonna just, like, get money from a premium player staying in the game for a really long time. Roblox next time, choose some better games and make sure the developers know how to incorporate the theme. Anyways, I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.